Right, so I'm back, and I'm back on woodies, and I'm doing obviously a 48-hour. Now, yes, this is actually day 2, but I forgot to do this earlier, so I'm doing it now. Hence why I keep changing my clothes all the time. So yeah, like I say, we're doing a 48-hour on woodies, and the tactics for today is go bait heavy, and I mean bait heavy. Just for a test really, just a try. See if they like heavy baits or see if they like light baits. And then obviously I'm going to learn from it. Now, it is July, and obviously yesterday was an absolute scorcher. Right, it was 22, 23 Celsius, but without the wind, it felt like it was in its 30s. When you're in the wind, then it wasn't too bad. But if we catch, we catch. If we don't catch, just another blank for the bank. That's all it is. Went round, but I've got 2 rods actually on the island, so I'll put one actually tip of the thrower stick there, and then one around there, and then the left one is actually just going far left underneath this bush. Yeah, a bit of margin fishing, can you believe it? So let's splash some of these in. It's quite a nice stick actually. Solid carbon, looks like the 1K carbon. You can wet it if you need to, but I don't bother. I just literally straight in and straight out. I don't bother wetting them. And yeah, around the 35 quid mark, somewhere around there. You come with a neoprene case as well, so obviously you slide it on. It's just basically a sock, and just stops you from scratching it and stuff like that. And yes, I have stood on it already and it's still standing, but luckily I noticed what I was doing, so it's like, better stop that. So 3 rods out, put them high, and I've gone tight. I've not even back-leaded this time. So you can tell by the rod tips, I've leaded really high. Now, I'm in the place where I'm going to get a load of Canadian geese. And you look at this. Long line of them. Went right round the island. Yeah, I'll grab the back lead. I know. I'll grab the back lead. Oh, there goes my spot rod. Like I say, the wind's just picking up, so a bit of cloud cover coming in. So today's temperature is meant to be around the 23. It's already been that, so when I was in the car on the way down here. Tomorrow's 21, and then Sunday is 18. Ooh, but it's not as hot as last weekend. No. So it's alright. So all going well, we might see something. But, like I say, I've done something different this time. I've come to this end of the woods instead of the other end of the woods. I'm using the island. God, blimey, what is it? A blooming air show or something? Some light planes going over. Ho ho! I'd have gone on to pop-ups on here. Oh, 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 smell them. Very nice. So squid and octopus in there, baitain, and something else. Well, I'm going to keep that little secret because some very, very good friend of mine told me that secret, so it's like, I'm going to keep that. So I ain't spreading it around because otherwise some big bait company will be on that. So in there is pink, orange, and mixed pop-ups. So pink and orange, obviously, doubled up look. So just give it that fluoro. Really good fluoro colour. Yeah, so bait boat's with me, so whether I send it out or not, but I've got a load of EMP as well, so I need to be vashing that. I've got 5k of EMP, so, but the idea with this one is to bait it heavy, really heavy, round the island. The one what's underneath this tree, put a couple of handfuls in, and I'm leaving that. I'm not putting no EMP or anything in with that one. Round the island. That's where I want my bait. Right, so in a minute's going out. Yeah, which is obviously the, what the hell? The bait boat. I've already put 2 lots out, so let's put a 3rd lot out. Hopefully around them rods over there. Let's fill her up then. And I've came with about 6k in one bag, which is all gonna go in. I got a bag which is about 4k, which might go in. Obviously the hemp, all that will go in anyway. Now yeah, it might be baiting up too much. I've got 2 rods on there, the big baited swims. I could blank. I might smash the grannies out of them, don't know. So that's why I thought I'd give it a try. And then obviously live and learn from this session. So it is more of a learning curve if anything. See if they like big baits, big beds of bait in here, or if they just like them small still. So I thought I'd give it a try, because I didn't really do much on the last one, if you know what I mean. So it was more about Brian's social. So that was what it was all about on that one. Oh, it's flashing on there. It's not flashing on mine, it's just a camera. So yeah, it's worth a try, isn't it? Oh, anything's worth a try. So I might not even get a pickup through being here, but I'm on the island and there's lots of carp around that island. So hopefully they'll get confident on the bait and obviously start and take it. Right, carp hit a lax for you. You've had your throwy stick. You can't put it on top of the bivvy because obviously the wind's blowing or something like that, and the last thing you want to be doing is walking on it and obviously breaking it. So what's my carp a little lack? Well, that's simple, watch this. Job's a good one. If you've got your door rolled up or anything like that, just push it in there. Well, the wind's picked up. Oh, it's feeling nice now. So I've had a little nap and I've got to reposition my rod. So I've got my spod rod on, hooked up a lead to it, and I was just chucking it over to that island over there. Just getting closer and closer, peeling a bit of line off, a little bit closer and so on like that. It's like, yeah, that's good, I'll have that. Brought it back in, worked it out, 68 yards, 17 wraps. So it's not far out up whatsoever. Looks a little bit further than where it is, doesn't it, the island? Right, so as you can hear on the bivvy, and also look at the water, it's just started raining. Oh yeah, fair enough. Some people won't want that. I bloody do. Well, it's a double stove time. I need to cook the food up. Because I had it last time, put it back in the fridge. But the square sausages are still alright, so they're both in there. And I think that one's burning, so I need to get back onto it.
Jungle man, hey, jungle man on the new bed. Hey, it's hard work getting on this. Let's mess it up for him, let's wind him up. What's he doing? Oh, he's talking. Jungle, jungle. Jungle massive. He'd not caught no fish. He'd wank. He's absolute wank. Jungle man living the dream, but gutsy not. Jungle, jungle. Idiot. What's he done? It's a right mess. Messed up my bed. Fuck off to the car. Little scrope. I've not put the deeper out there to obviously have a look because I'm trying to keep the sound and disturbance now down to a bare minimum. So all my baiting up was done yesterday with the throwy stick and then obviously a couple of bait boats. Tiny bit of bait boating this morning. That's it. There's going to be no more now. No more whatsoever. Unless I see them boshing out like crazy and I'm getting bite after bite after bite after bite. Then I might put some more in. But up to now, I'm just going to sit on it. So I'm going back like to a very old method. So I was actually speaking to someone about this one. So I'm not going to shout out his name and that because it's not fair. But he knows who we were, obviously, if he's watching this. Speaking to him last night on the old phone and whatnot. And it's a tactic a bit like fishing 15 years ago. Obviously we used to put big beds of bait out there, cast a rod to it and just sit there. If you've got to sit there for a week, you've got to sit there for a week. This day and age, everyone's gone tight. So they'll buy all the gear and all that sort of stuff, but they don't like to buy the bait. So they'll spend hundreds, if not thousands, on obviously the gear, and then they'll turn up with a 1 kilo bag, and then they'll still go home with over half a kilo because they don't want to be putting it in. Now if you spod mixing and things like that, then that's different, isn't it? But obviously your spod mix isn't really obviously on your baited rig, unless you're fishing like Christ and bogey, obviously, and then you wrap it up that way, and then maybe, or particles like corn and stuff. But generally we fish boilers, and the last thing people want to be doing is keep buying boilers because of the sheer price what they are. I met my own, obviously down to a couple of lads, and you know who you are because obviously you helped me out. And yeah, it got me right onto the bait. So Brian, Simon, and also Rich is doing it now. But it was Brian what actually got us onto it. Now Brian turned around and says, I can get your sticky krill like that. And I'm like, ain't gonna happen, mate. Ain't gonna happen. So I had a lot of confidence in it. And yeah, I had a lot of fish on it as well, but I've actually caught more fish on the bait what he's actually helped me out with. And he did just click his finger. I can't click it because I've never been able to do it, I just don't know why. And he snapped his fingers and thumbs, and it's like, there you go. And I was straight off sticky krill. I've not bought no more. I've still got some, but I don't use it. I don't use it whatsoever. But no, like I say, I can put in boilers now because I can make them cheaper. So instead of spending 10 to 15 quid on 1 kilo, I could be making mine for like £3 to £4 a kilo. And it's got more nutrition in than what the shops bought stuff has. That's the difference. So I'm not just firing in any old crap. I'm putting in my own bait. I know what's gone into my own bait. I know what nutrition levels are in there. I know what protein's in there. I know it's good for the fish. Not something what I'm putting in, it's like, is it good or isn't it good? Are they gonna like it? Are they not gonna like it? And then obviously you keep buying all these different brands, and it doesn't do you any favours. You're best off using one bait and sticking with it, or 2 baits. So a summer bait and a winter bait. That's what you're better off doing. But I stayed on the bait what I was using through winter, and I smashed winter. I absolutely smashed it. Now, yeah, I need to adapt it a little bit. I can if I want to, but I'm not really bothered. Now I'm just going to stay with it. I'm going to stay with it because I've got confidence in it. But like I say, I can adapt it if I want to. Now I've bought other things like betaine and stuff like that, so I can be bashing the betaine into it as well. Which is, obviously, we all know what betaine is. It's very good stuff. That's it. So, done no filming on the final day, which is Sunday, today. Now I'm going home. All the gear's away. All I've got is me, tripod camera, and you. That's all I've got. So, pegs all clean. So, what we learned. Right, okay. I came here for a test. Yeah, so I said that right at the start of the video. I came here with a test to try and see what works better, if it's going to be big beds of bait or little beds of bait. I tried little beds of bait and that works. I know that, so I thought, can I get more carp with big beds of bait? Now the island is, I won't say hundreds, but hogged with carp, and I mean hogged. And I've been in and out and in between and stuff like that. So all in all, I put out about 10k in total. Roughly about 10k, so obviously I put the boilers out, and I've also put 5k of end pipe, but that needed either using or binning. But bear in mind, roach, bream, carp, anything's going to eat the hemp. Anything. Tench, there's a few of those in here as well. So hemp is more to draw them in, to obviously get them to stay. So yes, it is a blank, so test complete. Don't put in loads of bait because you're going to blank like me. But I don't mind doing these things because I'm me. So you can moan all you want, but I've done it for a test. So I know not to use loads of bait, and that's designed to helping you guys out. So if you do come to here, Woodies, they'll bring loads of bait. Not unless you're using particle mix and spod mix, then fair enough. But if you want to thrash in like 10k of boilers roughly, don't bother unless you're here for a week. So it's July and it's been a warm one. Have I enjoyed it? Oh yeah, I've still enjoyed it. So anytime I'm out, I love being here and about. So love it. And as you can see, I've got THM's top on because it's a good top. So I was in 2 good spots, silver birch and then actually on the corner. But I warn you, just round here
there is a big snag. I don't know if it's a tree or what it is, but there's a big snag, and once you're on it, you're staying on it. And I try pulling it in and it ain't coming. So now the only downside is it has got very, very peggy at the moment, so obviously you got people try and come and sit at side of you and stuff like that, and they will come and sit at side of you, especially when they see you gear. It's like, yeah, he knows what he's doing, do I? Yeah, because I don't know what I'm doing. I just do it, just go along as I play. So yes, like I say, so if you can see the second goose or whatever it is what's out there, probably agree. Where's the zoom button? That way. So all that black water there, well, not all of it, but roughly, say to where my hand is, there's a major snag, and once you're on it, it ain't coming back. I've been on it twice. I chucked to the left of it thinking that I'd clear it, but obviously I didn't. Oh yeah, but the guy what was with us last night and Friday night, I put him on a rig. I don't know if he's watching the video or not, but I put him on a rig, one of my boas, tied it on for him, and he only had a little lead on it, so it goes to show that they do work with little leads as well as big leads. Put his bait on, smashed it in there with the bait boat for him, and then he had a nice fish, weighed in at 20.5 minus the sling. Good lad. So did everything what I said. I was there to help. I've been at it 3 months, you know me. I'll help anyone for nothing. Just a simple thank you, that's all I ask for, a simple thank you. If you don't give me a simple thank you, I'm going to tell you to fuck off next time. See you later, I'm done.